This is Oil Market Update for Pipeline Oil and Gas News. I'm Eithne Treanor, and this month I'm in Vienna. We're here at the conclusion of the 177th OPEC meeting of the conference. Now, of course, this is the final meeting of the year. The OPEC ministers have been here for the last 2 days, and OPEC ministers joined by non-OPEC ministers who really have come together here and looked at what they were going to do in terms of the production adjustment. They decided to take 500,000 barrels off the market. So when you do the math, 1.2 million barrels a day have been off the market for 3 years. We add another 500,000 to that, that goes up to 1.7 million barrels. That might please the market, but the Saudi Arabian Energy Minister, His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman, added to that Saudi Arabia would also voluntarily put in 400,000 extra. So the total, what we have here really, is 2.1 million barrels a day off the market. So this comes at a time when the market is looking like it's oversupplied going into the first quarter. So what OPEC really wanted to do was to send a very strong signal to the market that it's very serious, it's making a commitment, and this is about maintaining a sense of stability in terms of the balance of supply and demand, and hopefully in terms of price as well. So this was very essential. One of the other key takeaways from this meeting here, and I know many of you have been looking at OPEC and OPEC Plus and what this has really meant since they put in place the Declaration of Cooperation 3 years ago, and indeed the Charter. They really, I think, this time have reconfirmed their commitment to the solidarity and to the stability of OPEC Plus, talking very much about the fact that this group will work together and they will say what they do and they will do what they say. I think they're a reference to the conformity in terms of making sure that they all look at the adjustments they need to make and make sure that they actually make them. So very good result here as OPEC pretty much closes off 2019 with a big adjustment to the market there, and an adjustment that will take place for the first quarter. Looking ahead to the first quarter, indeed, and looking ahead to 2020, normally OPEC shies away from too many meetings in a year, but they have put in place an OPEC meeting and indeed an OPEC Plus meeting. Everybody comes back together to Vienna early in March to make sure they look at how this has actually weighed in on the market, how it has impacted the market, and they will look again in March. And all again, this is about, as they say, keeping an eye on the market, if need be, delivering that more transparency, looking at the data, talking to the market more. And I think we've heard from many of the ministers and indeed from many analysts who are here that that's a good thing, because ultimately what OPEC needs to do, what OPEC is doing, is ensuring that it will do its part to bring stability to the market for 2020.